Welcome to 1118 Nirvana Road in sunny Santa Barbara, California. Positioned on a prime nearly 3/4 of an acre lot on a quiet cul-de-sac, this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom contemporary home offers nearly 3,000 square feet of fully renovated living space and some of the most unique views in all of Santa Barbara. Enjoy magnificent vistas of the city and Santa Ynez mountain range and dramatic sunrises over the Pacific Ocean from the 4 viewing decks and the professionally landscaped outdoors. If you are captivated by the thought of intimate conversations over a glass of wine fireside, this property has arguably one of the nicest fire pits I have ever seen, complete with jaw-dropping views. And the location is just idyllic, perfectly positioned between downtown Santa Barbara and the beach, providing easy access to all of Santa Barbara's local favorite amenities. So, if I have you intrigued, come with me and I'll show you around. So here we are at Nirvana Road, which is a very quiet cul-de-sac on the outskirts of the Bel Air Knolls neighborhood, right where it meets the west side. And again, the positioning is ideal because you've got the new bike path on Las Positas that'll take you all the way to the beach. You're right by downtown Santa Barbara, and you've got a host of other great amenities. Now here, I love this front approach. The owners have really dialed it in with the natural sandstone boulders and the flagstone steps and walkway. And the surrounding landscape is drought-tolerant, but it's also colorful and has a fun mix of textures. You've got agaves, you've got protea, you've got senecio, you've got rosemary that you can use in cooking. You just have so much diversity out here. They just did a beautiful job on the landscape design. As you come up to the front, I love this 3-tiered fountain. You actually have 3 fountains on the property and it adds to the ambiance. The birds love to be in the property with all of the blooming plants. It's just stunning. When the owners first approached this property, they fell in love with these 2 majestic oak trees. And these are 2 of almost 20 mature oak trees on the property, and their canopy is just stunning. You've got this flagstone path that takes you over to the parking and garage area I'll show you later. But before that, let me take you inside and show you the interior. Now, the current owners wanted to give an ode to a previous owner who was a local craftsman and this beautiful stained glass window. If you want to walk past that and just up the short flight of steps, I'm going to first take you into the main level of the house with the common areas. As you walk up the stairs, you're going to see the beautiful oak floors and get a sense of this initial vault and ceiling space and volume in the great room. And you can just start to get a hint of those incredible views outside. If you want to hang to your left and go out that deck, I'll give you a better view of those incredible views. So this property has some of the most unique view orientation in all of Santa Barbara, and the original architect really did a great job with 4 outdoor decks here on the main house that really capture the uniqueness of each of the different view orientations. So this is a great deck because it's off of your main living space. It's wonderful in the afternoon. You get a really great presentation that you'll see as you walk over here of the city and the mountains, and it's a really diverse view, right? So in the evening, you're going to see the twinkling lights of the city. In the twilight, the Santa Ynez mountain range is going to glow that really beautiful purple, and it's really spectacular. You're also going to see that with all those oak trees, you have this beautiful, I'd call it a canopy view. And from here also, you're starting to get kind of a filtered view of those ocean views to the east, which I'm going to show you at one of the other decks. Now, I just love the interior of this space. Everywhere you look, every window door opening, every glass door opening, you're seeing incredibly dynamic views. You're seeing those oak canopies, and the natural light is so soft and pleasant in here. It bounces around, but it's not bright and blinding. This is a great living room space. I love what they've done here with the fireplace. You've got the black limestone with fossils in it, which is a really kind of fun touch. And then here in the gourmet kitchen, they've done a great job. They actually opened this up, and that way you can really experience the full sense of the volume of this room and the views in the kitchen space. You've got the African mahogany custom cabinetry. You've got pullouts and the soft close. It just has a really soft, luxurious feel. and you've got a great luxury appliance package. You've got the large built-in Sub-Zero fridge and freezer, and the 48-inch Wolf range with 6 burners and the griddle and the double ovens down below and the matching kind of Wolf hood above. It's just spectacular. I also love some of the splashes of color. The glass subway tile I think is beautiful, and it's soft and subdued, but it gives that nice kind of blue pop to it. Now, I love the view here while you're doing dishes. You got the oak canopy in front of you and the hillside, and then as you turn around, you got the ocean views, the mountain views, the city views. It truly is 360 degrees. You've got extra storage space here on your central island, the quartz countertop, and even the sharp microwave pull-out drawer there, which is a nice touch. This room here is actually your breakfast room. It opens up directly from the kitchen. Great, beautiful natural light coming through. There's a skylight above that brings it down. I love the pendant light fixture there above the table. Okay, as you step out to the dining room deck, this deck has my favorite view on the property. You've got this really beautiful setting here with the hillside that's covered in trees of the Bel Air Knolls neighborhood, and as you pan around, you get the first glimpse of that incredible ocean view, and this ocean view is actually looking east. There's only a few little pockets of home that you can get this view in all of Santa Barbara, but you can truly have sunrises over the ocean on the west coast. It is wild. You can see Montecito, and then of course you've got a really expansive deck, plenty of room for al fresco dining up here if you want the ocean view. And then to my right here, to your left, there is actually a staircase that leads down to the backyard. So if you wanted to have a city or mountain view al fresco dining with a little bit larger room to expand, you could take your guests down and experience that lower portion of the backyard. Okay, so as you come back into the house, you're gonna be into the more formal dining room. I love the light fixture above the dining room table, and this is an incredible built-in. It actually has an antique mirror kind of back that I think adds a lot of charm to it. If you want to walk back through the house, I'm going to take you up to the primary bedroom suite and the attached office next. Now, the house, when it was originally designed, it was designed for some parents and their adult children to actually have separate spaces. And so this level that I've shown you here really has a lot of the common area spaces. And then upstairs, you have kind of the primary bedroom suite wing. And then downstairs, you have 2 extra bedrooms and a family room or TV room that flows to the backyard. It really gives an advantage because you have lots of separation. So whether you have guests, children that are visiting, it's really nice to have the separate space. You all have your own kind of sanctuary, so to speak. We're now entering into what is currently set up as the primary bedroom suite. This is a massive space with great ceiling height and volume and natural light. I'm gonna first take you up to the attached office space. If you actually needed a 4th bedroom that was separate from this space, I'll show you how to do that, but you do have room for it in this room to be a bedroom. You have an existing closet, and this deck that's great and private outside here actually could be enclosed to be another bathroom if you want this to actually be a bedroom suite. You got plenty of room for a couple of desks. You got windows on all sides. It's incredible. All you're seeing is oak trees and natural landscaping and mountain views. This is one of those 4 decks. It's all been recently resurfaced, which is wonderful, by Santa Barbara Surfacing. And this deck has more of the setting and treetop views, but it has some of the best privacy of any of the decks, and it gets wonderful natural light. So as you come into the main part of the primary bedroom suite, you can see you just have an incredible sense of space with the vaulted ceilings. I love the natural wood beam accents. You've got 2 skylights that can be closed off if you want it to be darker, but it brings in great natural light during the day. You've got your TV wall, so you can watch TV while in bed if that's your thing, or if you prefer just to lay in bed and see the incredible city and mountain views, you clearly have that option here in this room. You also have a pair of walk-in closets. You've got the larger of the 2 walk-in closets here to your left, and then here to your right around the corner behind that TV nook, you have a second walk-in closet, so you have tons of storage space, not only in the primary bedroom suite, but really throughout the whole house. Here is your brand new remodeled bathroom. You've got a great sense of space in here. You've got the new double vanity from Pottery Barn with the marble top, double sinks, and then just take a look at this shower. It's one of my favorite features of the entire property. You've got this really large slab porcelain tile. I mean, you've got to be 2.5 feet by 6 foot slabs that they installed there. The double shower head, the matching double benches, and they set it all up so that when you're in the shower, you can look out this picture window with total privacy, but get those incredible city and mountain views. You've got marble tiling on the floor, and you also have a separate toilet room with extra storage built in there. And then as you come back in the primary bedroom suite, let me just show you, if you did want to compartmentalize this space and have an official 4th bedroom, how you would do that. You would essentially run this wall up here, and you'd run this wall up here, and you'd have a bedroom door on each one. And this would be your 4th bedroom or 4th bedroom suite, still having tons of space here in your primary bedroom suite. Lastly, if you want to take a look at this deck was also recently resurfaced. It's nice, the oak trees there in the foreground are all on your property, so you can control the height for privacy and view both. And then just take a look at those incredible mountain and city views. What a phenomenal place to have a morning cup of coffee. So you have tons of off-street parking here on the cul-de-sac. This is your view from your 2 private spots that they created for extra parking. I love the custom mailbox. You've got that classic Santa Barbara sandstone that's been hewn into that shape with the succulents on top. You've got plenty of room for another 2 or 3 cars here in the driveway, and then of course your oversized 2-car garage. So really you can have 6 cars off of the cul-de-sac, and this cul-de-sac is rarely used, so you've got lots of parking on the cul-de-sac itself as well. Your garage is oversized. It's been finished and painted with drywall. The slab seems to be in great shape. It is electric car charge ready. You do have the car charger there already. The owners are going to be taking it with them, but easy to add your own choice and preference. And then as you can see, they got lots of extra storage with these open shelving. And then their laundry room here with a side-by-side washer and dryer and the laundry room sink. Okay, so from coming in from your 2-car garage, here's your entry foyer. You've got a powder room here on your left. Got a beautiful restoration vanity there and plenty of space. It's been nicely remodeled. And then if you want to hang down to your left, I'm going to actually take you to the last level of the house. This is the downstairs. And you're going to come into the family or TV room space. Lots of extra storage in this space. You've got double sliding glass doors that give you those incredible views outside over the backyard to the city and mountains. And this is a great space, stays a little cooler in the afternoon, which is nice. If it is a winter day and you want to turn up the heat, you obviously have the fireplace that matches the upstairs living room fireplace. If you go down the hall, the first room that you're going to enter in there is the 2nd bedroom in the house. This room is currently set up as a craft room. You've got scenic views of that 3-tiered fountain by the front door, the front yard landscaping, and the surrounding oak trees. I love the orange accent wall in this room. And then you have a nice storage closet under the stairs, as well as the regular closet that you'd have in the bedroom. Here's the bathroom that services the downstairs. It's been beautifully renovated. You got the restoration hardware, single vanity there. New tiling throughout, and then a tub shower combo. I love all the cool colors. Gives this kind of nice modern vibe inside the house. And then here is your 3rd and final bedroom in the house. It's one of my favorite rooms of the house. It stays nice and cool because it's nice and shaded, but you have incredible view orientation. This view, you actually look out east, and the ocean view deck, which is above, you get those incredible ocean views. And then these set of windows here, you're actually looking over the backyard, out towards your city and the mountains and the backyard landscaping. As we head back into the common room, you've got that linen closet on your left, another great example of all the storage in the house. And you've got 2 additional closets here in this room. You've got the furnace closet. The furnace is original, but it's in great shape. And the owners have done a wonderful job. They change the filters every year, and they say it just works really well. And then that door leads you to a very large walk-in closet. Again, a great additional storage space. So I have been so excited to show you the backyard. Again, you're on nearly 3/4 of an acre here, and the owners have done a phenomenal job taking the hardscaping and the landscaping and making it so thoughtfully designed. It feels natural, it's drought tolerant, but you have all these vibrant colors and textures. I love the sandstone clad wall that wraps around here, leading you up to your parking area through a custom pedestrian gate. Behind me, you have the second of 3 fountains. You got this beautiful oak canopy, and it leads you kind of across this gravel patio with the flagstone. Everything just feels so soft and natural. There isn't anything too hard or sharp or linear. You've got plenty of room for al fresco dining with this beautiful city and mountain view. The owners have so many visitors comment on the uniqueness of the view. You can see St. Anthony's Seminary, which is very unique in the orientation of the view. And this area here is phenomenal. You've got your third of the 3 fountains here, the staircase that leads you up to that ocean view deck. If you're entertaining and want to come down, it's a great opportunity for that. And then even under the deck, they've utilized that space with 3 passion fruit vines. And one of the incredible things about this property is you actually have a total of 25 fruiting trees, plants, and vines, giving you kind of a year-round farm to table experience. So I'm gonna show you the orchard in just a little bit, but I love that element about the property. If you wanna go ahead and follow these steps down, I'll show you the custom fire pit. As I mentioned in my introduction, it's one of the favorite that I've seen. It's custom designed with sandstone and flagstone. And I call it an amphitheater fire pit. So it's intimate. I love how it curls around and kind of hugs you. So it's perfect if you just want 2, 3, 4 people having an intimate evening conversation over a glass of wine, but also with the double tier and plenty of room for extra seating here. The owners have literally had 20 guests all around this fire pit and enjoying the spectacular city twinkling lights in the evening. You've got 25 fruiting trees, bushes, and vines, and all of the pollinator plants are actually set to bloom seasonally. What that means is you have multiple varieties of, in some cases, the same kind of fruit, but it actually ripens at different time of the year. And the beautiful thing then is you can actually enjoy this farm to table experience year round. You've got 4 blueberry bushes, 3 apricot trees, 4 different plum trees, 4 peach trees, 2 pear trees, 3 lemon trees, and the list goes on, including orange and cherry and avocado. It is just an incredible array on your hillside here. The hillside cascades down towards the lower street and the lower west side. And this down kind of lower space is really just kept natural. So there's lots of different ways to use this space, whether you've got kids and you want to build a tree fort, whether you want to have little spaces to just get away from the main house or other usages. It really is a phenomenal space and also gives you great privacy from your lower neighbors. So thank you for joining me on this virtual tour of 1118 Nirvana Road. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see it in person, it's even better than the video. So please reach out to your agent or your preferred Z Group Realtor partner to schedule a private showing today.